everybody, what is going on? It's your boy the Gamesman here, host of Pokemart TCG, back in the house for another awesome video. What's going on, my dudes, my guys, and my girls? Hopefully I'm in the camera, I'm in focus, right? I just want to make sure that we're in. That doesn't look like I'm in focus with you guys all the way. So what's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys are out there catching them all, having a ball, as we got some things to talk about that, you know, I wanted to address to you guys, because there is stuff going on in the Pokemon company, and there are very few people really talking about what's going on. All right, I mean, there's a lot of people talking about, you know, certain things, but a lot of things that pertain to you guys that are collectors, and what I'm seeing in the market that you guys may not be aware of. All right, so let's just jump right on into it. So, just make sure I got my phone up here, because I just missed that on that. All right, guys. So, got my old notebook here today. Guys, you know, we got what we got going on, guys, is as titled Pokemon Company, what are you doing? Actually, you know, Pokemon Company, we have a pandemic, not just the COVID, but we have a pandemic in cards. All right, we really do. A lot of things need to change in Pokemon. All right, let's just go over some facts that we know of right now, and then there's some other things. I have some issues that we'll just talk about that you guys already know about, and we already know. Number one, there are shortages. All right, so this is not just to talk about that stuff. It's about some really other important stuff that you guys really need to take a hold of, especially if you're opening packs and collecting and stuff in that manner, buying sealed product. You really need to pay attention, all right? Because you don't find these channels when you go to Leonhardt. You don't hear these channels. You don't hear these. You don't hear Leonhardt. You don't hear Unlisted Leaf. You don't hear Real Breaking Nate, or any of these big channels talking about stuff like this. It's these smaller channels that really can make a difference and what you watch and what you really are getting, rather than just opening up packs. Because these small channels, like myself, all right, Squeak Squad, Boba Squad, Frosted Caribou, we're hitting stuff home for you guys, and these smaller channels is where you're getting this information from, and you really need to pay attention to what's going on in the market, especially if you're collecting and for card values, or just collecting in particular. And you know, there's a lot of eyes on Pokemon, but when you got particular eyes focusing on stuff that's really going on with cards and in the market, then it really can be a game changer for you guys that are buying stuff. So we know we got a shortage, right, guys? We know we got Pokemon shortage, all right? We got a supply and demand, all right? We have scalpers and we got resellers, all right? But what we really got going on is we got lack of quality control, all right? And when I say lack of quality control, it's when stuff is being processed, all right, other eyes overseeing the production runs and stuff like that, to make sure that the overall quality, like card quality, is there, all right. So there are some issues, guys, that has been plaguing Pokemon, all right, has been plaguing it. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it, but you see some channels talking about it, all right? You got cards that are bad centering. We know evolutions, right? That's a perfect example of evolutions. And why am I bringing it up? I'll tell you why I'm bringing it up in just a little bit. But evolutions was a plague set, all right? Great set, but plagued with a lot of issues, all right? All right, a lot of issues. Evolutions had bad centering. Evolutions had cards that had errors, especially with the Charizard, with Charizard error being error cards on Charizard Hollow, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of it. In the Charizard Hollow, there were green flame variants and yellow flame. And I'm going to show you that, because I have my binders over here to actually show you guys. All right, these are issues that that plagued evolutions, all right? Bad centering, cards that are miscut, slop to one side, slam to one side, off center, top and bottom, side to side. All right. A lot of printing issues. All right. That's why Evolutions is very hard to get cards graded. Charizard, people opening up stuff to get Charizards, to get PSA 10, or to get a BGS Black Label, which there is not one in the world as I know of as yet. There's not a Black Label Charizard from Beckett's that have come back Black Label yet. That's why people are chasing Evolutions, but it's a very hard set that plagued not just Charizard Holos, it plagued a lot of cards in Evolutions, all right? A lot of cards in Evolution cards are bad, and which makes it a great set to chase after, guys, and that's why people are opening Evolutions, and the prices of Evolutions packs are $20, $30 in different places that I see on YouTube that are selling them in breaks. So perfect set to chase after and open up, because it's the chase cards that you're after to try to get those gradable cards, all right? So overall, we got quality card conditions, right? Bad centering, we have silvering, we have miscuts, we have errors, and other cards that are coming from future releases being inserted into packs that don't belong in the packs. And then we have cards that are being printed on different card stocks. We noticed that with Hidden Fates. We had matted, or cards that were real glossy, and then cards that were matted. They had that like dull finish, and we still see that even to this day on certain cards, like they ran out of certain card stock to print on. So it's an issue because some people don't like those textures, or they think that we are getting like the misinterpretation, like the cards are second print run or something. That's why they're on these different card stocks. But it affected quality of the cards. All right. And then we had the code cards, guys. The code cards that we got, we are getting them still in different areas of the packs. Being on a different side. Like the code cards are supposed to be hidden so you can't see them. They're supposed to be in the back of the pack, but they're flopped upside to face forward. So when you open the pack, the code card is right there. So that's another issue. All right. Compared to previous releases. All right. So that is what we got, guys. The real pandemic. We got people leaving Pokemon because of they can't find product. There's tons of channels talking about they have a channel they're opening a product. They can't find product. There was another issue that is plaguing. I was watching some YouTube channels that now some Walmart stores and some stores in general across the country, in certain areas, I'm not saying every area, are no longer selling Pokemon. No longer. They stopped selling Pokemon cards because people were stealing them. And I have to think that this is coming from the cereal boxes that, the General Mills, which seems to be the easiest way to actually get cards out of a box, is because they weren't inside the cereal package. They weren't inside the cereal packages where you had to rip the cereal open and dig through like you're digging through Cracker Jacks to find a little prize inside. But it was actually inside the box where you just had to lift that box top up and just slide your hand down the side of the cereal to pull the pack out. That's how they were. So I think that's why they're talking about, the stealing of the cards being an issue because of the pandemic. People knowing that they're worth, $11, $12. They see people selling the cards, the packs on breaks. They see the prices of these cards going up. They know that there's a Pikachu in there that is valuable. The hollow Pikachu in either the McDonald's or the General Mills, which is why these companies have decided not to carry Pokemon, because if they can't keep it on the shelf, they said, well, why should we even have it in the store if we can't keep it in stock? It's always being it's disappearing too quickly. And stores are not being used to being sold out so fast. They're used to having product every day for customers to come in, so they don't want to carry the product. So I don't know how this is going to roll out with the rest of the companies, all right? But the guy was complaining that he had to go to Target only to get product. So guys, we have a pandemic here, not just with COVID affecting, but Pokemon has a pandemic. And it's in their control to fix. Now, a lot of these issues are the own result of Pokemon Company themselves. All right, they could have handled this and corrected the situation. All right. We remember that back in the days of, I'm going to say, like Unbroken Bonds, some Team Up, and some older sets, guys, we had quality control cards that were great for centering into PSA, cards that were centered up nice. We had no issues. We have issues now with all current releases, all right? All current releases, guys, of quality control issues. Now, I'm going to just show some cards. Let me just see if I can, if I have everything. All right, so I want to show you just quality control where I see people talking about. All right, this is a Cosmic Eclipse. All right, maybe I better take the card out just to show you how bad this card is. Look at this card. Look how chopped it is at the bottom, and look at the card at the top. All right, you got the silvering at the top, and look how much meat is on the top, and it was completely cut off. Now I'm gonna flip this card around because take a look at that. Look how bad that is, guys. So this is what happens when companies rush to get product out there. All right, and it's a scary situation for you guys that are opening product. All right, even new stuff, Battle Styles. All right, Champions Path, Shiny Fates. Guys, you know, it's a lack of quality control on Pokemon themselves. Pokemon themselves. Now, I just want to pull over some, I think, the Shiny Fates, because there was some people talking about the silvering and stuff on Shiny Fates, but there's a lot of stuff that, you know, like I said, bad centering. Like here's a baby shiny. Look how bad the centering. Look at the top to the bottom. All right, bad centering, and it's on. You know, it's not on just the regular card. It's on every shiny card that I. You know, there's centering issues that even plagues it even plagues these guys, the Amazing Rares. All right. And it also affects these guys, the regular V cards. The centering is crazy on these cards, where there's not great centering in these cards. That, you know, a lot of people, guys, are leaving Pokemon for this reason, that, you know, the enjoyment of opening the packs, yeah, you're getting cards, but the quality control of the cards, guys, is an issue that it doesn't even make collectors want to open the stuff up, because, you know, you can't even get even big shinies that, you know, people open it up, they want to send them out to get graded. You can't even get graded material, guys, or it's very hard to get graded material. All right? So, you know, we shouldn't be in an age like this that, you know, that when you're going out to get cards to buy product, yeah, you can find a sealed product when you go out and you're hunting and chasing down the stores, trying to get EVs and, you know, what's that, Charizard promos and stuff out of the ETBs, and they're all just, you know, hammered to the right or to the left or upside, you know, top and bottom, where these cards are just slammed, where it makes it hard to get gradable cards. I mean, I'm pulling even, you know, reverse hollows that just top and bottom. Look at it, it's just way off. We're at the state of the art. State of the art. We have state of the art technology, guys, where we shouldn't get cards that are just this bad. Look at this. That's a regular trainer card. You know, centering is all over the place, top and bottom, and even left and right. But top to bottom, it is way off. I mean, this is what we are accepting, because we're buying the product right now from Pokemon. I mean, because we want to open up product, but we're paying premium prices. Some of you guys are out there buying at scalper ranges, you know, buying product at high prices just to open up product. But there's a bigger issue beyond the pack, guys, that once you get inside these packs, there are issues. And, you know, there shouldn't be any issues with cards that we get. here are battle styles. Got battle styles, and look, just inside battle styles, just in the pack. I mean, look how bad that is. It can't cram or Aracuda. Look how bad the hollow is. You know, the sides aren't that bad, but top and bottom, the hollow promo card centering is off on a brand new release. Brand new release. And what I'm saying is, guys, you know, I don't know what Pokemon's going to do with it, but hopefully they take a look at this video and they take a look at Squeak Squad, and they take a look at Frosty Caribou, you know, and card and all gaming. People that are talking about issues that is pertaining to the market, what is going on. I see it on smaller channels. You know, some of these channels like Frosty Caribou, they're bigger than me, but we are hammering home issues that we see, that I see myself in opening, and you know, you guys that are out there paying premiums for these, you know, the premium prices for these, you know, ETBs and for the booster packs, wherever you're buying, you're paying more than double or triple the price because you want product. And this is what we're settling. We're settling for lackluster card quality that, hey, we're hoping to get a pull, a graded to, you know, hoping to pull cards that if you're sending out a bunch of cards, a lot of people send out cards at PSA. You're looking for that graded material. Now, this could be good for Pokemon. I mean, I can say Evolutions, you know, being that Evolutions is from 2014, I believe, right? Or 2016. You know, chasing after that stuff now, I mean, it shouldn't be printed anymore. At least to my knowledge, it's not being printed anymore. It's now a chase set that people are after, hoping to pull cards that are what I'm talking about, are all over the place. Now, how this affects Pokemon now is sets that were really overproduced. Well, Evolutions was overproduced, right? But the new sets that we got coming out now have even bigger print runs, all right? And I believe that Pokemon has all this stuff already printed up, all right? It's already printed. It's how they're allocating it to us now. I mean, I don't think they're going back to the presses and saying, all right, we're going to print it in waves, right? We're printing in waves. But I think they already got all the waves done, all right? Because you're seeing stuff getting in hands of you guys right away. Like, we already got the second wave. You see a lot of YouTube channels talking about they got the wave, the second wave, third wave of Shiny Fates or whatever, you know? So they already get, I think it's already printed up, and Pokemon is just dolging it out, saying allocating the waves out to the stores. It's already printed up, and then they're going into reprints on stuff. But how much are we going to stand for as collectors? Cards that we're opening up, we're looking to pull PSA Charizards. You know, we should be getting PSA cards. I remember back on some of the older sets, you know, especially Unbroken Bonds, that you were pulling PSA 10s. I mean, you can just pull from the pack, and these cards, the quality on these cards, the centering was right there. Boom. You didn't have no issues from all the cards. Look at all the cards. You may have one or two that were, you know, off, but for a majority of the pack, every time you opened a card, a pack of Pokemon cards on other sets prior to what we're getting now, they were PSA cards. I mean, they were, you could send them right out. They were like, centering was bad. It was not as bad as what we got now. They were like really good. So now we're just settling for cards that are lackluster. And, you know, it comes back to us as the collectors that we want product, supply and demand, Pokemon rushing all this stuff. Rushing all this stuff to get printed, buying times from from printing companies that print the cards, buying their time, their slots to print stuff up and get it out, and just lacking on quality. And, you know, is this going to be good for us as collecting cards that, you know, that majority of the stuff that you guys are opening now and into the future, new sets coming out. And like I said, we got Battle Styles that is out now. And we're already got the same issues that were plaguing previous sets, Vivid Voltage, Champion's Path, Darkness Ablaze, Shiny Fates, even Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash. And now we're moving into the age of Battle Styles, and we're still at that same age, and you're paying premium prices on these cards, guys. You're paying premium prices on these cards. Is it worth opening the packs if you just have to open them? But if you're chasing those cards that are looking for PSA graded, is it really worth opening? So I'm not going to tell you guys how to spend your money, but I'm saying the time for what you guys are spending in cards, buying packs, maybe you should be looking for single cards right now from those sets like Darkness Ablaze, Champion's Path, Vivid Voltage, Shining Fates, Sword and Shield, Rebel Clash. From those cards, key cards that have excellent centering, because it may pay off, guys, that how many of these cards are really in those perfect conditions? Especially look if you go to Shiny Fates, how many Charizards are really nice and centered, being that is, the chase card, and some of the baby shinies that don't have that silvering, you may want to chase after like Suicune and cards that are baby shinies and large shinies that have really good values right now that haven't tanked, that have the possibility of escalating, all right, that you may want to, if you're investing in the cards, those may be cards you may want to go out and just buy tons of singles on if you can get them without the bad silvering, because you got to look at the overall production of Pokemon cards. How many have that bad centering? How many have that silvering? How many have issues? And concentrate on single cards that may go up in value, because how many are going to be in the marketplace that are in that condition when everybody's opening up new stuff and just pulling bad centering that we're getting on cards? How many? It's a majority of, I think there's a majority of the cards have issues. How many of that minute group of cards are going to have really nice centering that is worth being graded? So you may want to look at the market, analyze it in that manner, guys, when you're out buying new stuff. And if you can't, if you can't buy the new stuff day one, battle styles, just remember that the cards are going to be out singles. Concentrate on singles, guys, until Pokemon handles this pandemic. So this video is just to bring you guys all on par, guys, to help reach out, tell everybody that, what's going on, that if you're looking for certain cards, you guys may want to start looking at some other cards from sets that you're looking, the newer sets, like I said, from Rebel Clash to Sword and Shield, right on up to Darkness Ablaze, Champion's Path, Vivid Voltage, and Shiny Fates. You may want to concentrate on those single cards that are really, like Shiny Fates is tanking the hell. The prices on this stuff is just going and even Charizard is coming down, but not as fast. Charizard is coming down. You may want to just concentrate on these singles, guys, that you can get in really good shape, rather than try to pull those cards. I know Collect Pokemon he collects master sets, all right, and he tries to do, when he does these master sets, he's trying to get PSA graded 10 cards. That's how he's collecting. So he even came out and said it on his video that he is not going to try to get a PSA 10 set of Shiny Fates, because the set is too large, to be trying to pull these cards from packs. That it may be better just to buy the single cards that may get that PSA 10, and you get them at a low price right now, and then later on, those cards that you got that are really that gem, because there's going to be very few. There's going to be a lot of cards that are hammered all over the place, a lot of silvering, and there are going to be those cards that just missed it and got that, that got that nice centering on them, that missed the boat. So you'll be able to, if you can capture those cards in card shops, your LGS stores that has a load of cards out on there, go over look at your singles. Look at the singles that they have in there. If they got any silvering, centering issues, then look for those gems that are really cheap now, guys. Really cheap until Pokemon handles this pandemic. We got a Pokemon pandemic. It is a pandemic because this is stuff that, that other channels, larger channels, are overseeing. You don't hear it from Leonhardt. You don't hear it from Real Breaking Nate. You don't hear from Unlisted Leaf talking about bad centering on the cards or the overall quality. You hear it from other channels that are opening product, and you see it for yourself. There should be no reasons at all that we should be getting lackluster or bad quality cards in the age of the technology that we live in 2021, where all cards that we should get should be PSA 10s. I mean, they should come from the pack, PSA 10s. Shouldn't be anything less than that. You know, these cards should be gems when they pull them out of the pack. But we're settling for lackluster quality cards, and I'm just going to try to save you guys some money and let you guys know facts. And those are facts that I stated earlier part of the video. If you need to listen to those, go back and rewind the video or watch the video over again. Because there's no commercials on my channel. So you can watch the videos for what it's worth without being interrupted by the commercials that played other channels. I'm saying played because I'm not monetized. My channel's not monetized, so I don't have the commercials going on. And I pretty much like it that it's not monetized as of yet, because I want to, want to see who wants to even sponsor a channel for that kind of thing. But I want to be kind of like, selective on who I use as a sponsor to the channel, any kind of company. All right, but further than that, guys, Pokemon pandemic, guys, it's an issue. It's an issue for a lot of people, and I don't know how you're gonna collect. You gonna open up sealed, or you're gonna buy singles? Like I said, I'll never tell you guys how to spend your money. I'll always just give you advice. And you can take the advice for what it's worth. And this is what we got on the table. This is what we got on the table, guys. It's facts. It's facts. And the facts are proven. It's in the packs. It's in the cards. You see people opening stuff. So go look at people who are opening stuff. Look at the quality. You can see the centering on these cards for yourself on people that are opening this newest stuff. Check it out. Check it out for yourself. All right? So that's what I have for you guys. Take it or leave it. That's what we got. I mean, if you got to have new product, I would be very, very limited to what I'm opening or what I'm going to be investing in. The single cards, is, sealed product, keep sealed. But if you're going to be trying to make master sets or trying to look for cards to send out to PSA guys to get that gem, it might be just best that you buy a single card. I'm telling you, it'll be cheaper on your wallet, less expensive than opening pack after pack after pack trying to chase that card and pull one that is of that quality. Buy the singles, guys. Buy the singles. There's tons of the product, especially Shiny Fates, and especially of the other product that is out there. Vivid Voltage, there should be a ton of stuff. You should be able to find some gems at your local card store that has them priced relatively cheap, guys. Look at TCG Player. If they post photos up there of the cards that you are gonna get, or if they got them on Instagram, people who are doing file the claims for cards, go over and check out that. Check out Macari, even on eBay. Guys, it's the time to, if you're looking for key cards that you want to invest in, don't go trying to open it and get it from the pack, because the packs are gonna be, less superior. Your chances of pulling that card, especially with the quality control issues of this new stuff, it's going to be tough to pull those cards at the quality that you want. So look for the singles. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Share out this video. Go and check out Frosted Caribou's video. It touches base on the scalper, the overall conditions of Pokemon, on some of the topics that I stated about the facts, supply and demand, scalpers, and go check out Squeak Squad. Goes over stuff that I talked about in my previous videos on last Sunday, about the scalpers and all of that. He goes into depth about what I already talked about on Squeak Squad. I already touched base with you guys on that, so there's really no need to just reverse over, talk about all that stuff on the channel again. It's already there, and there's plenty of other channels talking about the scalpers and everything. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you share out my video. If you are new to the community, please consider subscribing to the channel if you love it. I'm just trying to post out advice and facts for information for you guys, so you can make your deciding factor on what you're going to buy, whether you're going to buy packs or whether you're going to buy the single cards, until Pokemon really gets this gets the lid and tightens this lid on their overall production of what they're doing with these cards, because it's a real issue for collectors, people who are buying singles, people who are actually investing in sealed. What's the chase if the cards, the quality of the cards aren't there? Is it really worth buying that product when people may say, I don't want to buy this, I don't want to even buy that product even sealed because of the quality control is so bad that the single cards is where I need to just focus on because I'm trying to finish off my master set. So if you can focus on just key cards, Suicune, which seems to be one of the chase cards for Shiny Fates, and the Zard, and maybe there may be a few other cards from Shiny Fates, then go after those cards, guys. Go after those and buy those nice condition cards if you can find any on the open market that don't have any issues. They're there, but they're very slim. They're slim pickings for top quality cards. So, check it out. If you guys come across anything or you hear anything, about, that I may not explain or something that you want me to go over, definitely hit me up in the comment section. Do check me out on Instagram at what is it? I gotta remember what I am. Poketuber Jet Hustler. That's my Instagram. It's down in the description. Facebook. The link is down there for you. But if you follow me on Facebook, you can link up to all my other social medias. Hit me up if you want. Other discussions about other topics. I'm just trying to touch home with other things that are going on in the market that you guys may be overseeing that didn't even know existed. So I wanted to touch base on that on this video to make you guys aware, guys, because it's very important that our voice as collectors, resellers, scalpers, whatever you are, whatever you do in Pokemon, guys, we have a voice. We have a voice. Pokemon needs to hear our voice because our voice should matter, because it's our dollars that are making them print these cards. And if you're going to settle for lackluster or low quality cards, is it really worth even buying sealed product when you can buy the single card for cheaper? So that's the ultimate decision that you guys will have to make. Is there an issue? Yeah, I think so. But could it overall affect? This could be a treasure hunt. I mean, like I said, the bad quality, like I said, look at Evolutions. We got bad quality now. Could these sets be chaseable later on? Yeah, if people are going to buy and chase after this stuff to go after those cards in those packs, it could be a treasure hunt. Could the values on the packs go up on these because of the quality was so bad? Well, Evolutions was a perfect example. I don't have the answer for you, and I'm not going to say yes or no, but I'm saying there's always potential in sealed product, whether it's that superior product or not superior. Sealed product always been, good to keep sealed, and if it stays sealed for the long term, it does go up. All right, so if you're in it for that purpose of just holding sealed, then keep it sealed. But if you're opening just to try to get those cards that you're looking for to fill a set, the alternative, I will tell you that if you're going to save money, you will save money if you buy the single card. All right, so I would definitely be considering that method if I was trying to build a master set of cards, because the price of the singles far outweigh the price for sealed. Sealed product will cost you an arm and a leg, especially if you're trying to find it in the open market and on the secondary market. You can pay astronomical prices for some sealed product, even though some of that stuff is starting to come down. All right, so just be careful out there, whatever your deciding factor on what you do. But share out this video because it needs to be known, guys, that I'm glad I'm a small channel because overall we all have a voice in this. All right, and if Pokemon can get this word that we care about the kind of product that we get. It's not just the quality that we get of a card being gorgeous and the card being, oh, I pulled a secret rare, but if it's not the quality that you're looking for and that the card is going to be slopped like this, what real enjoyment do you get out of a card that you want to put in your binder when it looks like that? You know, or any worse. You know, it's a card that's in there, you spent money on, and you have to pull a different copy because that card wasn't the best centering. And you know, what's your chances of pulling one out of the pack when you had to open up some of these packs that you had to open up to pull certain cards? You had to open up 1,000 packs or more. You know, you seen like Leonhardt chasing after Charizard. He opened up thousands of Burning Shadows packs, thousands of Hidden Fates packs to pull Charizards and other cards that he was looking for to pull or that he hasn't pulled. So same condition runs for everybody else that opened up hundreds of packs to add up to thousands and if not hundreds of dollars. So chase after some singles, guys, on some of these cards. Look for those quality cards that are just slim. They're slim pickings, but if you can get them to put in your card versus getting a card that you got out of a pack that wasn't there, go for there. Share out this video, guys. I don't want to drag on any further than what you know. I don't want to think that you guys are pulling you down for just talking, but it's just being knowledgeable of what's going on in the market. I wanted to share out and let you guys know that we have a voice, and as long as we can get this voice out to Pokemon, you know, that we are looking for quality, you know, that we want quality, you know, where is our quality, you know, or don't buy the product, you know, until Pokemon decides that, you know what, nobody's buying this stuff because, you know, we lacked on quality. And, you know, I'm one that, you know, looks for quality. I mean, the cards may look gorgeous, but if the quality of the card being not centered, being that I collect full arts, then I'd rather just chase down a single of the card that I want that I'm looking for my binder, rather than try to pull it out of a pack when I know the quality control was just not there on the cards. All right, so enough said with that, guys. Like I said, check out Frosted Caribou, Squeak Squad, Card and All Gaming. All right, these guys touch base on this stuff, you know, and stuff that I talked about on Sunday. But definitely, the Pokemon pandemic is real, guys. Pokemon quality control and overall condition of cards, guys, from those sets that I told you about. It is sad to see that we're at this age with these cards, and we got this technology that is superior, but we still got card quality that just sucks. It just sucks. All right. So with that, without further ado, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share out this video. Check out those other channels that I told you about, you know, I'll see you guys on the next video. So, with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Come back, check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys on the rebound. Peace, love, and a high five, and I'll see you guys on the next video, guys. Peace out.